Most reality television contestants disappear into total obscurity the second the studio cameras turn off and the stage lights dim. It is an industry curse that has repeated itself for decades. However, a 22-year-old singer from Lancashire managed to smash that curse to pieces completely independent of Hollywood's major studio machines. At a time when the official winners of massive singing competitions are struggling to pull a few thousand views on social media, this specific vocalist is quietly racking up over 1.5 billion streams on her own. This phenomenon understandably leaves many in the music industry feeling confused and threatened. How is it possible for an independent artist, completely devoid of massive publicity from mainstream media, to shake the internet every single time they upload a new video? The reality is, this success is anything but a random stroke of luck. The team behind her didn't just drift along, they engineered a highly precise digital blueprint, a secret tactic that completely manipulates how modern platform algorithms recommend content to a global audience. The first major secret lies in an extreme decision to completely reject what every mainstream artist is doing right now. If you analyze the modern music landscape, the entire industry is currently dominated by short-form electronic pop, heavy layers of auto-tune, and fast beats specifically designed to serve as a 15-second viral background track on short video apps. Instead of chasing these exhausting and fleeting trends, Lucy Thomas's strategy pivoted entirely toward classical crossover and musical theater. By delivering pure, untouched vocal performances and soaring, grand ballads, she successfully captured a highly specific demographic, an older, high-purchasing power audience that the modern music industry has completely abandoned. This group of viewers is nothing like teenagers who listen to a song once and forget it. They are the kind of loyal audience members who will replay the exact same video dozens of times, share it across family group chats, and write long, deeply emotional comments. This behavior pattern is exactly what digital platform algorithms crave most: massive watch time and deep user interaction. Yet, choosing the right genre was only the first step in a much larger plan. The genius of this viral loop relies heavily on the deliberate selection of songs designed to trigger high-level nostalgia in the viewer's mind. You will never find her covering songs currently sitting at the top of the pop radio charts. Instead, her channel focuses almost exclusively on legendary, cinematic masterpieces like Hallelujah, Never Enough, or classic ballads from iconic films. These songs possess an incredibly powerful psychological trigger because their melodies and lyrics are already embedded deep within the collective emotional memory of the public. When internet users are scrolling through their feeds and spot a thumbnail featuring a song title they have loved for years, the psychological friction to click the video instantly vanishes. And when they do click, they are met with a new version that doesn't just recreate the track, but often rivals or even surpasses the beauty of the original. This sparks a wave of emotion that makes viewers feel compelled to share the video with others. The comment section instantly transforms into a highly active discussion hub, where people debate whether her rendition is the finest interpretation ever recorded. This massive signal of debate and interaction tells the platform's computerized recommendation system to immediately push the video to millions of new user homepages. However, if you observe how these videos are produced, you will uncover an even more shocking anomaly. If you break down the digital track record of her most successful uploads, you will notice a massive deviation from the norm, a total absence of expensive production costs or lavish stage decorations. There are no flashing strobe lights, no complex music video storylines, and no dramatic cinematic camera movements. For the most part, her videos simply feature her standing perfectly still in front of a high-quality studio microphone against an incredibly simple background. In today's digital world, where everyone is experiencing mental fatigue from over-edited content, instant jump cuts, and noisy visual stimulation, the extreme minimalism Lucy displays acts as an incredibly powerful pattern interrupt. It forces the viewer's eyes and ears to focus entirely on one thing: the technical perfection of her remarkably clean vocal delivery. This visual simplicity unconsciously creates a deep sense of intimacy and authenticity, making the audience feel as though they are sitting right inside the studio room with her. This raw, unmasked approach builds an extraordinary level of trust, transforming casual clicks into fanatical supporters who constantly demand her next piece of work. Yet, sustaining this level of global digital dominance requires a hidden engine working tirelessly behind the scenes. Behind performances that appear entirely effortless and unburdened lies the role of Cavendish Records, an independent label that has completely mastered the science of modern digital platform distribution. Instead of wasting hundreds of thousands of dollars on roadside billboards or funding press tour to traditional radio stations that are rapidly losing listeners, they chose to pour all their resources directly into optimizing digital distribution channels. They are among the few who realize that modern algorithms reward the consistent building of a high-quality content catalog, far more than creating a single hit song that blows up for a moment and is forgotten. By treating their video channel like a premium streaming platform rather than a casual social media account, they successfully ensured that old videos uploaded years ago continue to act as magnets, funneling new viewers to newly released content. This creates a compounding interest effect digitally, where every new video release instantly revitalizes the view counts across her entire past catalog. This strategy ensures her channel's performance metrics never experience a drastic drop, an achievement that is incredibly difficult for other musicians to replicate. And it is this growth engine that ultimately paved the way for her to step far beyond the borders of her home country without needing the passport of a conventional industry. Her management team quietly executed a brilliant international expansion plan by completely ignoring Western media gatekeepers, who are notorious for being incredibly rigid. They recognized a crucial cultural fact: classical crossover music holds a massive, almost sacred status in specific Asian markets. This was proven true when she successfully staged solo performances in highly prestigious venues like Sakura Hall in Tokyo. By embracing these incredibly active and fiercely loyal international, her channel secured a remarkably resilient global digital footprint. While most traditional pop stars heavily rely on local radio rotation to sustain their popularity, the flow of views on Lucy's videos literally never sleeps. Why? Because when her audience in the Western Hemisphere is fast asleep at night, her audience in the Eastern Hemisphere is just starting their day, instantly driving the video's engagement metrics to peak levels. This constant, 24-hour cross-continental traffic keeps the platform's automated recommendation systems awake, continuously pushing her videos without pause. However, all these achievements are only half of the real story, as the next tactic involved securing the financial future of this ecosystem. The ultimate phase of this high-end streaming is how they successfully migrated this massive mass of followers away from free public platforms and into a private ecosystem they control entirely. Recognizing that placing the entire fate of a career in the hands of public platform algorithms is a highly dangerous risk, since rules can change at any moment, her team took a bold step by launching an exclusive community platform. Within this dedicated space, die-hard fans willingly pay a subscription fee to gain access to behind-the-scenes footage never published anywhere else, intimate vocal rehearsal sessions, and priority tickets for exclusive live concerts. By building this direct-to-consumer content vault, they didn't just protect Lucy's career from the threat of sudden algorithmic shifts. They created a highly massive and stable independent stream of revenue. This phenomenon serves as undeniable proof for a new generation in the creative industry that you no longer need a binding recording contract from a giant label to conquer the world stage. You only need to understand exactly how the digital matrix operates and use it to your absolute advantage. This ongoing success has also sparked heavy speculation and debate among industry observers regarding the authenticity of the phenomenon. A few traditional critics initially launched accusations that these massive growth numbers were the result of bot manipulation or unnatural digital marketing campaigns. These accusations briefly triggered tension across various music discussion forums, where critics attempted to compare her social media interaction with mainstream pop stars who possess far more followers but remarkably low engagement. However, the moment the truth regarding her physical concert ticket sales was revealed to the public, all the skewed speculation collapsed on its own. The fact that her live show tickets consistently sell out within minutes in different parts of the world proves that the audience behind the computer screens consists of real human beings with deep emotional attachments, not just artificial numbers manipulated inside an internet server. This conflict between the conventional old music industry and the new business model deployed by Lucy Thomas's team reflects a massive shift of power in modern entertainment. On the flip side, the journey toward the peak of digital popularity has not been devoid of incredibly heavy internal challenges. Being under the sharp spotlight of millions of eyes every single day from such a young age, understandably, places an immense amount of psychological pressure on an individual. Many young talents in the modern era experience severe mental burnout, fall into substance dependency issues, or even face tragedies where they choose to off themselves due to the inhumane pressures of the industry. Rumors regarding physical and mental exhaustion swirled rapidly when her channel stopped uploading new content for a period of time. Speculation regarding internal contract conflicts or health issues left her fans deeply worried across various social media platforms. However, instead of offering sensationalized public clarifications like modern content creators usually do to fish for attention, her management team chose to remain silent and focus entirely on protecting the artist's privacy and health. They treated the hiatus not as a setback, but as an essential rest period to preserve her vocal quality and emotional stability, a move rarely seen in an industry that constantly demands non-stop productivity. This maturity in handling pressure is exactly what keeps her public image pristine and untainted by the cheap scandals that frequently ruin the careers of other internet celebrities. In today's digital era, where many content creators are willing to do ridiculous things, spark fake feuds, or even get entangled in legal accusations just to maintain their spot at the peak of popularity, Lucy Thomas's approach feels like a deeply refreshing oasis. She proves that a consistent focus on one primary skill, extraordinary vocal ability, is far more powerful than all the cheap marketing gimmicks in the world. Through a combination of sharp algorithmic management by her team and natural talent honed with strict discipline, she has established a new standard for anyone looking to build an enduring career in the modern age. Ultimately, the mystery behind why every single one of her videos goes viral is not an unexplainable miracle, but a perfect symphony between modern technology and pure vocal artistry. The audience doesn't just admire her performance. They feel like part of a movement that is restoring the true beauty of music to its rightful place. This long-term strategy is also creating a massive domino effect on how other independent labels view the global market today. Success in breaking through internationally without billions of dollars in capital has opened many eyes to the fact that geographical barriers are now completely irrelevant. Her video channel is no longer viewed as just a standard entertainment account. It has transformed into a mandatory case study for digital strategy and marketing experts worldwide. Through a deep understanding of adult viewer psychology, the precise deployment of nostalgia, and a visual consistency that goes against the grain, this digital ecosystem has successfully secured its position at the top of the streaming food chain. It serves as an incredibly powerful reminder to us all that, amid a fast-changing world filled with confusing digital noise, authentic quality matched with a razor-sharp execution strategy will always find its way to shine and dominate the global stage.